Hi, I'm Robin Scherzer, and welcome to Robin's Stampin' Hood. Hey everybody, it's Robin with Robin's Stampin' Hood, and welcome to my first Stamp-a-Stack for Christmas for 2022. So this is my Christmas in July. It's the first time I've done one for our Christmas cards, but these are the 3 Christmas cards we're gonna make today. Of course, it's Celebration, and you can get this cute, adorable trailer as a freebie. So why wouldn't you? It's way cute. So we are using the Tree Lot dies, and we're using the Trees for Sale stamp set. So we are gonna start with this card. So grab your Evergreen ink and, your Shaded Spruce and your Real Red ink, and let's get started. Okay, so here we're gonna start with this card. Now I know some of you have gotten supplies from me, so this is a tutorial for those people that have gotten supplies. And I'll try to talk people who haven't, I'll try to give you directions on what's going on with it. So we are going to use Shaded Spruce, and it's a normal size. I'll just set that aside. It's a normal size card. So you would have gotten this is 5.5 by 11, I believe. Yes. And what you're going to do is you're just going to score it at your 4 1/4, and then you're gonna cut it down. So I'm just gonna fold it so I can see it, and then I'm gonna cut it off at 2 1/4. So you're cutting it at 2 1/4 to give it this fold. So if you look at this card, it has a fold like that. Easy peasy, right? So this piece you're gonna save to cut out your little trees. So in the dies, let me pull the dies out for you so you can kind of see. I've pre-cut everything for myself so you can kind of see what I did. So I'm actually taking this tree and this tree from here, and I cut it out of the scrap. So that's what you're going to use for scrap, and you will use this for the wreath as well. You can see the trees, 2 trees and the wreath, and you might as well go ahead and cut out 2 wreaths while you're at it because you're going to need it on the other card. Okay, so we want to go ahead and we're going to get everything glued down that's not stamped. So the first thing you're going to do is take this white panel that is 4 by 5 1/4 that fits nicely in there, and you can stamp on it if you want, or that's what you're going to use to write your Christmas cards. So we'll put this down first, and I'm just doing this to get rid of all my little bits and pieces out of my way so I know that I haven't lost anything, because you know how it is. I know I had that somewhere, right? And then you're going to take this strip of, I think this is just a 1/2 inch. Let's see. Yep, it's just a 1/2 inch by 5 1/4. And this is the paper that is in the new July through December paper catalog. It's called Santa Express. I love the little dots in it. And this card idea actually comes from a different demonstrator. I did a card swap, and she had this cute card in there, and I was like, oh my gosh, we have to do that for my Christmas Stamp-a-Stack in July. It is just way too cute. So let's see. So we're gonna just put this across the bottom just to give it a little extra something, right? So when you have some of those real thin strips of designer series paper, it's great to use them up this way. So then the next thing we're going to do is put this piece on. And again, that should just be a nice, easy, I believe this is 5 1/4 by 2, but let me just look at 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. 5 1/4 by 1 3/4 if you're cutting your own paper. Okay, and then we're going to lay that right on top there. Beauteous, right? Okay, so then I'm just going to set this aside over here, and we'll get working on this other stuff. Now, I do recommend, this is a photopolymer stamp, so I do recommend having your little pad underneath while you are stamping. So we're going to go ahead and grab the Real Red and the Christmas Greetings. And I should have that somewhere, right? Yep, Christmas Greetings. And you're just going to stamp right along the bottom. Okay. And then we're going to, I'm going to get this out of the way for a second. And then I want to give my trees a little bit of dimension. But honestly, if you don't have this set, just cutting out the trees will work just fine. So I'm going to, though, go ahead and grab my Shaded Spruce and go and stamp just like the inside, so you can see that there's just a little bit of stamping and a little dimension on the trees. So I'm just going to put it right in the middle. Yay! And then do this with a smaller one. Cute, cute, right? Oh my gosh, too cute. I just love this. Just love it. So there you go. So that just gives it that little extra, you know, something, something. So let's go ahead and put together our trailer. So I'm going to actually grab a little sheet here to work on. So this is the foil, the silver foil that is in the mini catalog. And it comes with 3 different types of silver. So I wanted to show you this in particular because this is just one. Let's show you the dies again real quick to show you what it looks like. So it's this die here, and it's just one die, but it's gonna cut out 2 pieces for you. So I'm just gonna pop those out. So these are 2 different types of silver. And you can kind of see where my my plate for my embossing machine, I probably should have had a clear one on there, a clean one, but it's okay. It'll still work because we're gonna do some covering up with this. So then this top piece is gonna go on your trailer. And so you'll see this on the other card we're gonna do. This is how you're gonna put it together too, except it's just gonna have different colors. So let's see. I just love this little trailer set. And if you don't have it, I highly recommend getting it because I think it is going to be one of those that will go before other things. So just keep that in mind, that Celebration is while supplies last only. So you want to make sure you get what you want to get. So then I'm going to do my trees because it has little stars. And the stars come in this set as well. So they give you 3 stars that you can cut out. Amazing, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a dot of glue on the top of each of my trees. Just a little, don't go too crazy. And then we're gonna take our dots or our stars and put them down. Okay. Cute, cute. Whoops, I got a little too much glue there, but it'll be okay, I think. We'll just let it dry. And then we're going to go ahead and put together our wreath. So you have a wreath, and then you have, oops, the bow. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put the wreath on first, and then I'll put the bow on. So it's already on. So I'm going to do a little around. I probably could have done that on the actual wreath. I probably should have done it that way so I don't have so much glue, but you guys know. Okay, there we go. These are a little itty bitty to work with, but it's so stinking cute. So I'm going to just do another little glue dot there, and oops, a little glue daub. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just got that all. It's on the back. I should go get my pickup stick and this would work much better. but I'm too lazy to go look for it. I'm sure it's here someplace. Okay, so we're just gonna put that on there. And when you cut these out, like I said, you probably should have a clean plate, because you can see the impressions of the old plates I have. So then I'm gonna just tip this upside down and just do a real thin line of glue. You don't want a lot. And then this little piece, I know it's so goofy looking, that's a curtain, you guys. So it's embossed. So you want to have the embossed piece going out. So I'm just gonna lay it along there. It's not very big, and it's just gonna show just a little bit through. You can move it if you're using glue, which you should. You can move it a little if you need it to show a little bit more. There you go there. I'm kind of mutilating this, but you can see. Ooh, my plate really does need to be replaced. Now I just have glue all over. That's okay. You get the idea. And then I'm going to take this will hide some of the flaws. I'm just going to put little dots of glue on this. You know, if you have a plate that is well etched and you don't have a new one, I recommend putting a piece of typing paper or copy paper over it before you put it down, because it'll help you not get the ugly that I got with these marks on it, if that makes sense. Get some of that glue off of there. Okay, so there is our trailer. Is that the cutest little thing you've ever seen? Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Okay, so let's put this together then, and you can kind of see. I'm gonna get this paper out of here because it's got glue on it now, and I don't want to do that. So this will just layer together. And this is, let's see, this is 4 1/4 by 3. And then of course the green mat is just 1/4 up from that. All right. And then it's super important that you don't glue this whole piece, obviously. So we want it to sit about right there, right? Maybe a little higher. So I am just gonna actually put glue on here so I don't accidentally glue down this piece, because that's what I would do. So we're just gonna lay that like this. Okay. And then we're gonna set up our trees. Which are so cute. So cute. I just love this set, you guys. Like I said, I cannot recommend, you gotta get it. You don't even need the stamp set. I think it's come back now. It wasn't available for about a week or two, but I think now it is available. So before I put my trailer on, I want to take these festive, these are the red and green adhesive backed pearls. And my sample has the silver, but I've run out of the silver. So I'm just going to use these little kind of metallic white. And I'll do 3 on each of my trees. So stinking cute, right? Yay. Oh, I love it, love it. So if you have your supplies from me, you should have all that you need here with these. Oops, got it caught on my finger. Do that. That. I always say you've got to put everything in 3s, right? Okay, perfect. And then we want to grab, before we put our trailer on, I want to grab my black blend, and I'm actually going to make just the tire black, you know, because it's a tire, right? Okay. And then let's take our dimensionals and pop this little cutie up. And we're almost done. How exciting. How cute. Oh my gosh. I love it. This trailer, I am not a huge camper, but oh my gosh, this is so cute. I just can't say enough. It's so stinking cute. Okay, I'm gonna just take, you guys do this, right? You snip your edges because I want some support right there, but my dimensional's a little too big for that. So I'm gonna just lay it there. And oh my gosh, this card. You know, and last night at my clubs, we did another card with this to show that it's not just about Christmas. It's about other, you can use it for other things too. I probably should have placed my pearls after, so I'm gonna just move that one. So it's not, I should have moved that one too. Oh, I didn't do very good there, girls and guys. So I'm gonna actually redo that. I'm gonna put one. And my camper is really beat up compared to my original one, only because, again, I didn't have clean plates on my embossing machine. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so there you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's card number 1. Okay, here we go with card number 3. So, or number 2. Oh my gosh. So this is, you know, I didn't use any of the dies. I actually fussy cut this, but if you look in the dies, it does have the cutout for it. For me, it was just easier if I, you know, cut it out myself. So the inks you'll need are Pear Pizzaz, Evening Evergreen, Soft Suede, and Cherry Cobbler. So I am using the paper. This paper is from a paper that is in the mini catalog, and it's called Painted Christmas. It's a 12 by 12 designer series paper. So I'm going to go ahead and assemble what I can, because you can see it. I've really only stamped on 2 places. So this is 4 by 3. So then my mat is going to be a 1/4 inch more than that. So this is, again, 4 by 3. So we're just going to put that down. And I've used thick white cardstock. And that is just cut at 4 1/4 by 11. No, I just lied. 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 is what it is. And I always use my scoring tool when I cut these. So this is, that's right, 11 by 4 1/4. Oh my goodness, sorry guys. So you're just gonna fold it, and we're gonna lay this other stuff on top of it. And like I said, I do use my scoring blade in my cutter, because I've noticed with the thicker paper, if you just fold it, it doesn't really look very good. So make sure you're using your scorer when you do that. So this is Pear Pizzaz, and it's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. So it's just a mat. So we're going to go ahead and put that down too. Okay, and then we're going to mat this on top of it. This one's very easy to do. Like I said, you don't even really need, I don't know how I got glue over there. There we go. So I like to mat stuff to get it away so I don't lose it in my big mess. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is let's do our Merry Christmas. Now, I did take this particular Merry Christmas and Cherry Cobbler. It is from the set Peaceful Deer. And that was a set that was in the mini catalog last year, and it has the matching die, or punch, I'm sorry, that does that. So it's this Merry Christmas here. I just needed a small one, and I thought that was perfect for it. So that's where I got the Merry Christmas from, if you are curious. So I'm going to use my cherry cobbler, and I'm just going to stamp right in the middle, and hopefully I did okay. Yeah, I think that's all right. So we'll get this out of the way, because I do tend to put my hands in these types of things. And then all I did for this is, I actually tried 2 different things. I did one with 2 tails like that, but I think I'm only gonna do 1 tail, and I'm actually gonna do it opposite. So I'm just gonna snip this off. So you guys, this is just paper that I have left over from when I'm trimming my my inside pieces that are 4 by 5 1/4. This is just the leftover part of it. So I saved those for these little strips, and it's a beautiful thing. So yes, I was doing, I thought, oh, did I just do that wrong? Nope. So then I just snip off. And if you have a square punch, you can do the same type of thing with your square punch, but I'm okay with this. And sometimes it's not exactly perfect, and other times it is perfect. So it's okay, it's good. So I'm gonna take that out of the way. So now let's go ahead and stamp our trees real quick. And what I did is I used Pear Pizzaz as the lighter color. So we're gonna go ahead and lighter color on the solid image. So we're gonna do 1 big tree, and he just fits on here. And you definitely need your little pad under here. And then I'm gonna do the smaller trees next to him. Make sure you get it inked up good. Okay. And that's okay that I have a little bit of goofy there, because we're going to cover it up with our little tree sign. So that'll be just fine. Again, getting that out of the way. And then we're going to use our evening evergreen to do the insides of our trees. This one. Oh, isn't that cute? There's 2. And then we need the bigger one. Make sure, oops, I didn't get that all inked up. So make sure you got it nice and inked up. And that, beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's perfect, you guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna layer this on top of that piece. And get my pad out of the way here. Isn't that fun? I mean, so easy, right? And then we'll go ahead and layer it on top of this piece here. Just make sure I got it on there. Cute. All right. And then we are going to take our little Merry Christmas. And I decided that I kind of liked it better, like going across maybe like that. So I'm actually not going to pop this up this time, but you can do what you want. You can see that I popped it up on my other one. If you like popping stuff up, go for it. I'm just going to layer this one like right here along the edge of the dark green there. Okay. And make sure it's straight. Beautiful. And then I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper, and I am going to do my tree sign. Oops. And this is soft suede, and hopefully it'll be okay. I'm going to use my pad because, like I said, it's a little weird. I think maybe would be okay now. Yeah, I think that's all right. All right, and then I'm just gonna fussy cut it out, but you can use your dies because I'm sure you're gonna buy these dies because they're the bomb. And you're just gonna cut it out. And we'll pop that little bugger up as well. I just love this dies, you guys. And like I said, this is not all about Christmas stuff. We made a fun little adventure journal last night at my club, and you can check out my Facebook page and see pictures of it because I don't have it up here to show you. So then I'm just going to take my dimensionals, get 2 of them. Don't be afraid to use dimensionals, ladies and gentlemen, because man, if you don't have enough on your project, it'll start to sag and it'll look bad. I got a little too close to the edge there, so I'm just pulling that back. And then we'll cover up my boo-boo right there, right? And then I'm going to go back to these Festive Pearls that I have. And I'm just going to do my 3 all around. As I've always talked about, 3 is your magic number for embellishments, if I can pick it up. So let's see, we want to do kind of a triangle-y. So how about if we put 1, boy, I don't know. I'm always like, what should I do? We'll put 1 there. And how about 1 in a tree? And then we can do 1 in another tree. How's that? You guys do whatever you want. Or right over here, maybe we'll do that. There we go. So there is card number 2. Pretty easy, right? I love this set. All right, let's start with card number 3. Okay, let's do card number 3. Yay! So again, this is using the cute trailer. Doesn't have to totally be silver, right? This, I believe, is Pool Party that I'm using here. And again, these are stamps that are in the stamp set, Trees for Sale. And if I knew where I put it, I'd show you. Oh, here it is. Trees for Sale. So you can see the So Very Merry. And then you have all the little trees. And then here are the little snowflakey things that I'm going to do. We could have done that too, but I'm just going to do those as like snowflakes. So again, I'm going to start off with, you'll need Real Red and Smokey Slate. But I'm going to start off with getting my card folded in half. And again, this is a thick white cardstock, just your normal, you know, piece cut right in half. And then I'm going to layer this on top, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. Again, it doesn't have to always be traditional red and green, right? So I thought we'd play a little bit. So cute. I just love these dies. These dies are ones that I don't think I'll be getting rid of when it comes time for retirement, because I really do love them. So then I'm going to go ahead and let's get our red out of the way, and we'll do our stamping really quick. So I'm using Real Red and the So Very Merry. Cute. So I'm going to do that first so I can kind of know where I need to stamp all my other stuff. Perfect. And then I'm going to stamp. I'm actually going to grab my pad again real quick here, just because you never know, right? So then I'm going to take my Smokey Slate, and I'm just going to kind of randomly stamp. And I'm also doing the, you know, the 2, it doesn't need to be full strength. So I'm doing that as well. So I'm just kind of randomly, doing that. Whatever works for you. And if you want to use the snowflake stamp in there, go for it. So just kind of did that. I mean, not anything special, just kind of like, you know, dots. Okay. Then I'm going to put this actually on the card, because my next step, I'm going to set it aside while we assemble our cute little trailer again. But I wanted to show you what I did with the snowflakes, or the dots that are snowflakes. I took my Wink of Stella and I just kind of randomly hit all over. I'm not doing all of them. I'm just doing some just to give them a little extra something, something, you know, because you need a little glitter, right? Yeah. So I'm just kind of randomly doing it. I'm not doing any, I have no rhyme nor reason, just adding Wink of Stella because we need it. Okay. That's enough, but you can see. So I'm going to set that aside to let it dry. And then I've already gone ahead and I've cut out the pieces that we need. So if you're looking at your dies, you're going to need the big piece here, or the big tree, and then the inside for it. So remember when you cut out at the very first card, you cut out this strip, and I said, yep, you're going to cut some of your trees out. We have 4 of these strips. So when you are putting this all together, you want to save some room to cut this out as well, because you don't need that many. I think you can get four of these trees on here, maybe. Yep, about 4 trees on here. And then you can get, and actually we're not using the big tree on the first card, so you can easily get 4, and then you're going to cut out 4 of these as well. And then you should have some scrap that I gave you. This is soft Seafoam that we're using. So all I'm going to do is take my glue and give it a little hit on different places. Now, sometimes, depending on if I'm in a hurry, I will use my silicone mat and put the glue down. If I had a lot of these that I was doing, I put my silicone mat down with a sponge dauber and then just hit the tree all over with my sponge dauber. So I did that in a Maker Monday last Monday. So if you want to see what the heck I'm talking about, go out and look at that on I have it on Facebook and on YouTube. So there's our tree. Oh my gosh, so pretty, right? So then let's go ahead and put together our trailer. Well, you know what? We'll put our tree down here. So again, I don't lose it, because I will if I don't put it down on the card. I know I'm not the only one. I've lost many things that I thought I just had. So we're just gonna put that there. Okay, so let's put together our trailer. Again, I just used the silver paper that you can get in the 3-pack of different brushed silver and Pool Party to cut out my trailer. And the dies, oops, woo, oh, red alert, red alert. So we're gonna put that on there, cute. Okay, and then we're gonna put the top on, just like we did the first trailer we did. Oh my gosh, so cute. All right, and let's try this the other way. I tried to, you know, put it around the circle, so maybe I'll just try it this way with the glue going around the wreath instead of on the trailer. That's where I failed miserably the first time. And you know, this kind of goes, there's a flat part, and so now I'm failing miserably more, but that's okay. We'll just leave it like that. And let's grab our little ribbon. We'll put a little dot. There's actually like a little flatter part of the wreath, and it should probably go toward the bottom. But you know, I'm a rebel. And then we're gonna take our little banner again. And actually, I just need it on the ends, right? And then we're gonna put it across. Oh my gosh, just too cute, too cute. And then I'm gonna take my blend again, and I'm gonna color the tire, because, you know, it's the tire. I mean, I suppose you could just leave it, but I just like that. Okay. And then let's put him on the card with our dimensionals. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Way cuteness overload. And I thought I cut one of these, yep. So I'm gonna put that along here so he has some support. Oh my gosh, cuteness overload. You guys, I cannot express enough how you need to get these dies. They're so cute. So cute. Okay, so we're just gonna put this right over here. And then I have the Festive Pearls again, and I'm gonna add some red to them. How about that? Oh my gosh, just so cute. Just too cute. So there you go, you guys. That's it. Those are the 3 cards that we made at my Christmas Stamp-a-Stack on Saturday. So if you got the supplies from me, you're gonna make 4 each. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun and happy stamping.